Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Tiff Stellar Reads. I'm Tiffany and today I'm going to be talking about my June TBR. Hey everyone, I know it's been a while, but I'm back and I am ready to talk about the 6 books that I plan to read in June. I know that 6 isn't really a high number, but I work a full-time and a part-time job, so this is the best I can do to accommodate my schedule. I am hoping to read a little bit more than this, but these 6 books are my priority this month, and so I'm really excited to talk about these books and to engage with you all and tell you all about these wonderful books so that maybe you can add it to your June TBR too. So let's get into the video. Alright, so the first book that I plan on reading this April is called Possessed, and it is the first book in the Raider Warlords of the Vandar, and this is by Tana Stone. This particular book is about our heroine named Astrid, and she is navigating a warship that contains her crew along with her sister, and they are going on a mission. They accidentally get into Vandar territory, and in this world, the Vandars are these ruthless warriors who will take your ship and kill you. So once they get into Vandar territory, they know that they're pretty much screwed. And so the Vandars, of course, they track them and they get on the ship and they're prepared to, kill everybody and destroy the ship. And so Astrid makes this last minute decision, and she decides to proposition the Vandar warlord named Kratos. And I'm laughing because whenever I think about Kratos, I think about the god of war. I don't know why. I mean, I know that's his name, but it's just funny to me. But anyway, she propositions herself to Kratos, and she's pretty much saying, hey, I'll share your bed and I will go on these raids with you all in exchange for the crew to live and for my sister to live. And so, of course, Kratos agrees. And so as she's on the ship and they're getting closer to each other, Kratos decides that, hey, I don't want to just have her body, I really want her heart and her soul. So I'm going to make another deal with this girl. And so that is the basic synopsis of it. It sounds really intriguing. I really like Alien Warlords, so I'm excited to read about that. And I'm really excited to read about Astrid and Kratos' romance and how that plays out. So book 2 is called Mercenary Pirate, and it is book 1 in the Cosmic Fate series, and this is by Carlton. I have not read anything by Carlton before, so I'm excited to read this one. And it's been a while since I've read a space pirate book, and I'm just really excited to read this particular one because it sounds really, really interesting. This particular book is about our hero named Macron, Mac for short, and he's like this really famous space pirate, and he's well known throughout the galaxy, and he has a lot of friends, but then he's also got some enemies, and our hero Mac actually had an encounter with a space pirate because Mac had stolen some goods from him. And so the two space pirates had a fight, and luckily Mac and his crew actually got to become victorious. And so they were able to win the fight, but then their ship kind of got messed up, so they needed to go get it repaired. And so then walks in our heroine named Farah. She is the captain of a tow ship. And so whenever she first meets Mac, she doesn't know who he is, but she's very suspicious of him. And she does a scan on him and his particular ship. And she kind of knows there's something up with him, like he's done something. But regardless, the two of them, they strike a deal, and then they start traveling together, and their attraction grows, of course, but can their attraction put up with all the danger that's lying ahead for them? And so that's the basic synopsis of that book. I'm really excited to read that. I love space pirates, so that one sounds like it's going to be really fun. So the next book that I'm going to be reading is called Amir, which is book number 1 in the Forbidden Mates of the Arckon Royal Guard series. And I did attempt to read this book a couple of months ago, but I had to put it on the burner because some stuff happened and I just forgot that I was reading it. So I only made it to chapter 2, so I'm just gonna reread the whole thing again. And this one is about our heroine Zara. She is rescued by the celebrity alien gladiator Amir. So in this particular society, the monarch of the society, she gets to pick a set of royal guards, and they compete and they get to protect her for the rest of their lives. And so something happens to where some people are stealing some humans, and Amir, he just has this feeling that he needs to particularly save Zara. So he goes and he saves her and he brings her back to his home, and he's like, look, I'm going to watch over you and take care of you. You know I have to do this guard thing for the queen, but I'm going to protect you. And as him and Zara get close together, he realizes that she might be his fated mate. And so he's going to have to choose between Zara or being in a royal guard or gladiator for the queen of this society. So I'm excited to see how this particular romance plays out and what happens for Zara and Amir. And the 4th book that I want to read this month is called Arckon, and this is book number 2 in the Monsters on Board series, and it is written by Alana Khan and Ava Ross. And anytime I see Alana Khan's name, I will read it. I love Alana Khan. She's written one of my favorite romance series of all time, which is the Galaxy Sanctuary series. If you haven't checked that out, I suggest you do. I believe that it is free on Kindle Unlimited if you have a subscription. But anyways, Arckon is the 2nd book in the series. I have read the 1st book, which was Zurich, and it was really, really good. Loved it. And in the 2nd book, our heroine Ella, she is in the process of getting married to her fiance. And right whenever they're about to say I do, her fiance's girlfriend interrupts the wedding, and she's like, no, stop, he's mine. And so, as you would, Ella like freaks out and she starts passing out. And so all of a sudden Arckon comes out, and he's this blue-skinned winged alien, and he sweeps her off her feet and saves her from like falling and from the humiliation of the moment. And so he's kind of like her, like the synopsis said, her avenging angel in a sense. And so now our girl Ella is stuck on this cruise ship. She's got to see her fiance and his girlfriend everywhere. And so to make things better, Archon's like, okay, let's just pretend that we're dating, just to make it not as uncomfortable for her. And so the two start pretending that they're dating. And of course, Ella starts saying, seeing that, he's really, really cute. I'm into this guy. And then a romance blossoms from it. So I'm excited to read this one. I really like the alien romances set on cruise ships. They're kind of fun, actually. And I really like them. So I'm really excited to read this book this month. And then the 5th book that I will be reading this month is called Primal by Jenika Snow. And this particular book is a monster romance, and it is also a Goldilocks in the Three Bears retelling. And I believe it's an MF romance, or it's either MFM. I'll put a little note up here in case I'm wrong. I typically don't like reverse harem romances, but I did like the first 2 books in this series. I liked The Beast and the Hunter by her. So I'm going to try this one out. So this is a synopsis. They didn't care who got me pregnant, just that one of them did. The first time I saw the beast, I'd wandered off and gotten lost, but I hadn't been alone, not the entire time. I'd been found, just not by something that was human. Bear beasts. There were myths whispered among the villagers, and that parents told their children before bed to keep them inside, to make them fearful of what lurked in the dark. 7-foot-tall creatures covered in fur, with sharp claws, fangs, and the strength of 100 men. But the creature kept me safe and led me out of the woods. I never saw it again, but I felt it. No, I felt them watching me, following me, stalking me. They waited for me all those years, protected and provided for me, even when I hadn't realized it. Now I was on my own, and not one, but 3 primal beasts had come for me. And what they wanted was simple, to make me theirs in any way they saw fit. I was Goldie, and these were now my 3 bears. And so that's the synopsis of the book. And the reader note on here is that this is MFMM. Okay, so the dudes don't get together, I believe, in this. I think they just share the heroine in here. But anyway, I'm excited to read this because I read the first 2 books in this series, and I'm gonna try this one. I'll let you know if I liked it. I know that I'm on the iffy side about the reverse harem, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, and the last book that I want to try to read is Her River Guard Wolf, and it's an age gap insta-love shifter romance, and it's Obsessed Mates book number 1. This particular book, I believe, is insta-love. I'm just gonna say that in case you don't like that type of stuff, but I'm actually gonna read the synopsis on this one too, so you all can be able to understand the book better. So rejected by my intended mate, humiliated, then dumped under a river bridge. Life sucks as bad as the stinking pool of mud I've just landed in. Maybe this is where a halfling like me belongs, down with the other bottom feeders. Then he emerges from the water, like some awesome river god. A sexy wolf shifter with endless muscles and eyes like burning skies. He drags me out of the dirt, and breathless new life comes and breathes new life into me. A frigid female, they called me, not worthy of our pack. But one look, one touch, and Bo lights me up inside. He is bossy, incredibly protective, and his eyes burn with wild desire. But will I ever be able to trust in fate, to believe I could be his? And so what attracted me to this particular book was I've never read a rejected mate story. So I'm intrigued to see how that falls out, and just the idea of being like dumped under a river is kind of funny to me. But then like this hot just wolf shifter guy comes out and he just rescues you. That just sounds like the ultimate like meet cute to me. So I'm really excited to read that book too. So anyways, those are the 6 books that I'm going to be reading in the month of June. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's so nice to see you all again. Please consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can see whenever I upload next time, and I will be uploading really soon. Thank you all for sticking with me, and I can't wait to talk with you all further. Let me know what you all are planning on reading in June, because I would love to know. So I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.